Amazing. Let's get started. Welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Sean Murphy, and let me get this music down here. Hey, question for you. Are you a good forgiver? I want you to think about this in a different way. Are you a good forgiver? Meaning, are you forgivable? Do you forgive people for, what do you forgive people for? See, one of the big things that cause and creates and allows people to step into a new level of success, a new understanding of success, is their ability to forgive. Now, we can say, oh my gosh, yeah, nothing really bothers me. Nothing really bothers me. I can promise you, you're probably not a good forgiver because there's a lot of things that happen in life that really could send you sideways. It's your ability to respond to it that allows you to not be bothered. But there's a big difference between not being bothered and understanding the situation and being able to see it from their side. It's called empathy, not sympathy. So how big is your forgiveness? What is your capacity to forgive? You can forgive somebody who bumps into you on the train or plane or hit you with their luggage. How many of you, drop an L in the chat, somebody banged you, you're sitting on an aisle seat and they hit you with their luggage. Their backpack was way too big. They turned around, right? And they go, I'm sorry. You said, no worries, no problem. Can I give you a suggestion? If you say, listen carefully to this. This might give you some indigestion, possibly, but pay attention. If you say no problem to somebody, you just set up in the psychology of human beings, listen carefully. If it was no problem, it meant that it was what? A problem. If you say the words no problem, it meant that it was a problem. And you keep building up in your life that everything in your life is a problem. Oh, no problem, no problem, no problem. Your subconscious is going, you have all of these problems that you are avoiding. If you say no worries, then it's gotta be worries. You follow me? These are the way that this is Wallace D. Wattles' moments. Wallace D. Wattles' moment says it's not about doing certain things. It's not about giving grace in the moment when somebody bangs into you. What if somebody bumps into you with their luggage and they say, oh, excuse me, I'm so sorry. And you say, it was my joy. Think about that. Just think about somebody bumping into you and say, it was my joy. Why are we wired and designed to find problems? See, I'm a brain rebuilder, revitalizer, a brain restorer. I help you restore yourself back to factory standards. I find the button, the switch in you, show you where it is, and you flip the switch back to factory standards. When you flip the switch back to factory standards, it's not that it's no problem. You sit in joy. I bang you, I bump you, and I go, oh, excuse me, I'm so sorry. It was my joy. No worries. It's my peace. We try to figure out how to minimize it. We throw in the no worries. It's my peace. Why can't we just sit in joy? Thanks for that. Thanks for waking me up. And people will look at you odd, which means you're standing out. People ask me all the time, I'm outstanding. And everybody knows when they ask me, Sean, how are you? You're outstanding. I control the world I live in. I control the world I live in. And it's time that we understand that if we want great things, on what are we building our great things? Don't you have to build it on a foundation? Don't you have to build it on a starting block, on some place? And if everything in your life is no problem, aren't you building it on no problems? Which the mind, listen carefully, I want to just shake you for this. Does the mind, does the subconscious know the difference between positive and negative? What do we say all the time? Never say, I don't want to stop smoking. The mind doesn't hear the negative. So if we say no problems, it's only hearing problems. Somebody bumps into you, problems. Ooh, bump into the mic, problems. Bump into this, ooh, problems. Bump into your back, ooh, problems. And every time we say no problems, no problems, no problems, it doesn't hear the no. It doesn't hear the no. All it hears is that everything in your life is a problem or a worry. How you feel now? If the mind doesn't hear the no, and it doesn't hear it, if it doesn't hear it, if it doesn't hear it, it can't hear it. We always say, write your affirmations in a positive form. Don't say, I don't want to be fat. The universe doesn't hear, I don't want to be. And all it hears is, I want to be fat. I want to be fat. It doesn't hear the negative. Right? Aren't we told this all the time? Then where is your mentor that's saying, stop saying no problems? Hello. Hello. If you, and listen, your body is going to go into reverse mode. Your body is going to go into just freak mode. If you, the next time somebody bumps into you and you go, no, thank you, it's my joy, they're going to go, what the hell was that? I promise you, if you start to understand that, if you, when you understand the power of the forgiveness that lives inside of you, you get to give forgiveness. You get to be more Christ-like. Christ didn't walk around going, I'm sure, hey, no problems. No problems with that. Hey, you got no food? Give me some fish and some wine and some water. No problems. We'll turn it. He doesn't say that. Doesn't say that. No problems. I would avoid saying that because your mind doesn't hear the no. All it hears is everything you do in your life is problems or worries or no. Hey, listen, easy peasy. What if you just said, what if you just stayed in your joy, stayed in your gratitude? Hey, thanks for that. And they're going to go, you're welcome. uh, hey, it woke me up. Thanks for that. Have some fun with it. Do the unexpected. Love every moment of it. And this is the power of forgiveness. What if you forgave yourself that you no longer have problems? So you have to give up saying no problems. And if you do, there's a part of you, once you realize something, see, forgiveness gives you the ability to see things at a much deeper level. It always does. Forgiveness always gives you the chance to see things at a deeper level. Will you forgive yourself for limiting yourself? Oh, man. Whew. Okay, I forgive myself. I forgive myself. See, if you forgive yourself, are we sometimes looking for forgiveness outside of us before we can forgive others? Just asking, just curious. So that's the conversation today about forgiveness. Do you use forgiveness in a way that allows you to serve more? Or do you use it as water to the dying, thirsty people around you? Oh, you're forgiven. I pass peace on to you. No, you're not. No. What if you began to flood your world with an imagery of forgiveness? Your significant other, your spouse, they are who they are. But are you the one that's causing their pain? How do you sit into forgiveness of yourself so that you can be forgiven? Are you forgivable? That's a that's a tough question on a Monday morning to answer. Are you in a state Have you rewired your system that you're forgivable? Well, I ain't just saying nothing till they say nothing. Can you, who, there needs to be an alteration. And that's when you understand the power of your gratitude. And you start to work on you. Hardest thing you'll ever do is work on you. Hardest thing you'll ever do. Set your definite major purpose, Hill said, and you'll understand what forgiveness is truly about. And society today and social media today, listen, we're building our life on likes and views and followers. Are you kidding me? Please take a little side of a spoonful of forgiveness and forgive yourself that you think your life is based on followers. You might want to forgive yourself on that because somebody wired you into that. Oh, how many followers do you have? I can tell you how many followers you have. Look at your last post and you had 30 likes. That's how many followers you have. You don't have 30,000 followers. Forgive yourself for thinking that you had 30,000 followers. You ain't got 30,000 followers. I'm on Instagram right now. I got two followers and I love it. I got 2 followers and I love it. I got 2 and one of them jumps off. I just lost half of it. I love it. I got 2. Somebody jumps on. I just grew by 33%. This forgiveness, it's so powerful. It changes everything. So I love you tons. I appreciate you, Instagram and YouTube. I can't wait to have a conversation with you. I can't wait to meet you one day in real life. And if it's appropriate, give you a hug and receive a hug from you because they're so good. All right. I love you tons. I'm your head brain training, forgiving mind misfit. You want to learn more about me? Go to unlearnme.live, unlearnme.live, www.unlearnme.live, or join me along on the journey at SeanGMurphy.com. I appreciate you. I love you tons. I'll see you where? I'll see you at the next forgiving event. Bye for now. And YouTube, love you tons. Appreciate you so very much. Don't want to spill over my big Yeti of water. Done that enough this week.